What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sheridan S. Davis, your favorite church girl influencer, and I am back with yet another video, y'all. It is Vlogtober day 9. I am 9 for 9 with the videos. Super excited. Hold on. Super excited about it. But we are here to review the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is my first Real Housewife of Potomac review. So let's get into it. Number 1, why is Sharice? Just get ready for work. To me, I be work. You see me do me dirt. So me by that work. I have, although this is my first Real Housewives of Potomac review, this is not my first time watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I literally have watched every season of the show. I'm not a fan of Sharice Jackson Jordan or Jordan Jackson or whatever her name is. And so I don't know why they brought her back. I guess because, you know, Mariah Huck done sued Bravo. Allegedly, Nene sued and then unsued, I don't know, Bravo, for being basically the OGs who got this show together and then being pushed out of the way or being pushed to the wayside by the network. So I'm guessing, this is just my guess, that they want to bring Sharice into the fold just in case. Just in case Sharice thought she was finna sue them as well. They ain't want them problems. Okay, so, and if when y'all see me looking down, I am looking at my notes, okay? You see Karen and Giselle together, and they're all having a picnic. Karen and Giselle are coming together first. They're the first to get there, and I love the Grand Dame's Burberry outfit. What's the girl name? Red Robin makes a comment later that the real Grand Dame of Potomac is Sharice because all of them were Sharice's friends. I'm just going to say Sharice is an OG. That's what I'm going to say. The title Grand Dame doesn't fit her. It's giving way too classily, way too matronly for her. But we going to call her an OG. We gonna call her, she should have got producer credit. I don't understand why people put these casts together and they don't get producer credits on these shows. It's giving weird, but whatever. Robin comes up next, and then comes Ashley, and Giselle, who is the unofficial producer of the show, before Ashley comes, tells the other ladies what their agenda is for this evening, and they are going to ask Ashley questions, but also they're going to overall be supportive of her decision to divorce Michael. Okay, now let's pause right here. What season is it? Because the ladies are saying it's spring. The trees look like spring. And I know, like, I'm from Chicago, so that means spring is winter adjacent. So I know that they cold. But what season is Ashley in? Because Ashley has on a fall jacket and open-toe sandals. Everybody else look cold. Ashley is giving hot flash. I don't know what's going on with Ashley. But anyway, so the ladies talk about Mia posting that she may have had cancer on her Instagram. And, you know, of course, they initially felt bad for her. And so Red Robin tells us that upon looking at her first post, she did reach out to Mia and say, I'm praying for you. And it struck me that none of the other ladies said I did too. So, listen, if you're not praying for me and my words, you don't get to have an opinion about how I deliver my news. That's just how I feel. But anyway, most of the ladies, because Mia comes back and just basically tells the world that she does not have cancer, most of the ladies feel like she is attention seeking, which I don't know. I can understand why you would think it's attention seeking, but I don't know why or if anybody will play with cancer. That's like a thing. Like, that's not something you want to play with. So I'm gonna say that I don't think Mia is playing with this cancer story. I think that she really was checked to see if she had cancer or not. And I pray that everything is all right with her health. And so, Giselle is the loudest to say she's attention seeking, but the other ladies agree with her with the exception of Karen, who feels that they are judging her because of her way of telling the story. And you can't judge her because she's put it on social media. And I agree with Karen. Ashley does say that, girl, she do got to pass with lying because she don't lie on Giselle, which is true. But okay, misinterpreting what someone said, whether intentionally or not intentionally, is not the same thing as lying about cancer. Two different things. Two different things. And so Karen says, I handle things differently. If it was me, I would go to social media. I go to Jesus. And I said, I know that's right, Karen. I know that's right, Karen. Praise Jesus. I go to Jesus. I go to God in prayer. So anyway, Ashley says that she and Michael have drifted apart because they asked her why she's getting divorced. They drifted apart. She was like, I don't drink. And I was like, as you can be a non-drinker hanging out with people who drink. Although drunk people are so annoying to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold your liquor, honey. And so she said it's not just the drinking though. There was a woman in Miami who wanted her, and Michael was down, and she didn't want to do the threesomes anymore because, as we know, last season this girl said that she wants to be in a monogamous relationship. And so Robin interjects, and she's like, I thought y'all was done with that. And the issue is that Michael still wants it. And I noticed in this scene that Red Robin is smirking the whole time. Like, I don't know if she's smirking because the wind getting in her eyes and making her look weird, but the girl is smirking the whole time. And it was rumors, or at least people was insinuating, that Michael and your man Juan have a love thing. So you smirking, are you happy that you getting Juan to yourself now? I don't know. I do not think that Juan is gay, but Michael, hallelujah anyhow. So Ashley tells the ladies that she is now searching for a house. And at first we're applauding her because we thinking she's searching for a house to be on her own with her children. And she said, yeah, Michael gonna buy me one with our LLC. Ashley, why are you playing with this girl? Like, okay. She made it clear that in the state of Virginia, in order to divorce, you have to be separated for a year. Fine. My question to you, ma'am, is everybody's question to you, ma'am. Why, if you are getting divorced, would you not? It would be different if he was just buying you a house as a parting gift. But no, he's about to be, he's all up and through. Like, he's on your He's gonna be on your deed. You're buying the house together. That is rude. And so the ladies are right because they're all like, you don't want this divorce for real. But when Robin said, I've been divorced, I didn't want to be around Juan. Robin, you a divorcee now and y'all live together. You were so much around Juan that your kids didn't know that y'all were divorced. Maybe you should sit this one out. Maybe this not the conversation for you, because it's giving birds of a feather, Red Robin. It's giving birds of a feather. So the ladies warn Ashley that people, specifically Karen, do not fight fair when it comes to divorce. So if Michael starts throwing out skeletons, baby, you got to throw the graveyard at him. Ashley is kind of smiling, and she just thinks it's a joke. Ashley is a joke. And so then we see Karen, who invites everybody to her spring into spring party. And they're like, it's not a real invitation if you're not singing. And she invites them with a high note, which was really funny. And I kind of wonder if Karen can sing. Anyway, Chris and Candace, we see them going to the doctor, which reminded me of the fact that they were not in the previous scene because I did not notice. They go to the doctor and simply put, this girl want to freeze her eggs. And she also wants Chris to regulate his schedule and get 2 days of the week where he's not working. And he works in a restaurant. Girl, that's not... I feel like Candace is kind of being selfish a little bit to even think that he can regulate his schedule when you can't regulate yours and you're an entrepreneur, it's giving weird. He is not the boss of that restaurant. He is not the entrepreneur here. He is a 9 to 5er, and I don't think you should be able to dictate. Or I think it's weird that you are confused by his lack of ability to dictate his schedule, unless y'all tell us something we don't know. And so shout out to Chris, who is working at some big shoddy restaurant and some big shoddy hotel. God bless you on your journey. So Red Robin meets with Sharice and ew. Not feeling. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Y'all gotta excuse my voice. I mean, I don't do Sharice, okay? But anyway, they meet, and Sharice is looking a little fuller here. She says she got her Grace and Mercy the thirds plumped up some, and I'm like, oh, okay, girl. I don't even know if they have a couple letters now, and I'm like, welcome, Sharice. These are real though. Welcome. Anyway, I can't believe I did that. So they talk about the fact that Robin and Juan are not married yet, and I literally believe it's because they are living in sin. There's no urgency for them to get married, although it would take literally just a moment for them to go down to the courthouse. So I don't understand. Robin says she believed that they should be married. I don't understand. If you believe you should be married, why you ain't just gone and married the man? Anyway, so Robin says that she wants to talk to Juan about possibly getting a prenuptial agreement. And at their first marriage, she signed a prenup. And this time she feels like he needs to sign a prenup because she has more money than him. And in the event that they divorce again, he should not be entitled to half of her money. And this is what I would say to this. Red Robin, girl, you got you a lot of nerve. Yes, you probably make more money than him now. But sis, you signed a prenup in the beginning, but you made him lose it all in the end. Girl, bye, Red Robin. And so she feels like Robin believes that the person who makes less money is not entitled to half of another person's earnings. And I think it depends on the circumstances. In Sharice's circumstance, she was absolutely entitled to half of that money. And the reason why she was entitled to half of that money, of course, although she was not at the court, any current player will tell you that the wives make their world go around. Y'all saw the game. Y'all saw the game. And so if it was not for her business acumen, her pushing him, her giving him advice, her birthing and taking care of his children and his home, he wouldn't have anything. She's a manager. So pay me like a manager when we done for terminating our contract. Amen. Amen. So next, Robin shares with Sharice about Ashley's divorce for some reason. And tells them that they're getting a house together, and Sharice says she doesn't believe that they're actually getting divorced, and she feels like Ashley just needs attention. And Robin's like, she gets it from her TikTok. And I'm gonna tell y'all that, I don't know, this might be a storyline between Ashley and Grandpa. I don't know. I don't know. So we see Mia and Gordon, and aka Big G, in their home, and they're preparing for what looks like to be a family dinner. I feel like Gordon keep wearing the same shirt in different prints all the time, every episode of the show, but whatever. Mia has officially moved to Potomac, which I was confused by because I thought that's where she lived. But she's officially moved to Potomac, and she is down the street, like 3 miles away from Karen's home. And why are they saying Karen's rental home? Why do we need to know whether these folks are renting or owning or what? Like, honestly, everybody is not meant to be a homeowner. And I know there would be some people, if you paying all that in rent, you might as well own. You know, some people are not going to be homeowners, y'all. There is a lot of work that goes into being a homeowner, and maybe now ain't the time to be doing all that work. Anybody ever thought of that? But anyway, Mia and Gordon's house looks immediately beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, okay? And Mia says she got her test results back from the doctor. It is not cancer, but they have more tests to work. So, again, praying for her. I hope you're not making it up. I really don't think so, but I'm praying for your health. If you would stop being so vague, that might help people to get off your back. I don't know. But also, maybe you don't care. And so she says that she does have a disease. She doesn't know, I guess, what it is. I don't know. But she has some lumps in her body. So praying for her. Mia Mother voice. Mia Mother's voice remind me of Frankie, Keisha Cole mama, and it just sounds like she's taking it one step at a time. So God bless her soul. Mia has invited her whole family to this dinner, and we see Karen and Ray coming, and Karen is zipping her fly, and Ray is blocking her from the view and all this other stuff. And they're just so cute to me. Karen's Dolce & Gabbana purse is also cute, and I want one for Christmas. So anyway, Karen had her breasts lifted. Come on, Grace and Mercy. Or what she call them, Tiff and Ippy. I don't know what she called them. She had her breasts lifted, and they do look great. And I want to have mine too. They look good right now because of the Brazil, but I want their procedure too, but I don't really do surgery, so there's that. And so we found out for absolutely no reason because Karen asked her family something quirky about Mia, and she says Mia can make monkey noises, and Mia starts doing it. You know, I find that a little bit fascinating only because I imitate people all the time. But Mia, if you don't go sit next to Cole Brown and y'all just have a good old monkey bird good time. Anyway, Mia tells us that her friend, because Karen comes up to her and basically asks her about her decision to share her non-diagnosis on social media. And Mia says that her friend told her, listen, we only post highlight reels of our life. And I agree with that friend. Although, you know, I feel like she should have been diagnosed before she posted and shared with the world. Or maybe it was her, way to rally support, not just rally support, but also get other women to get themselves checked out. Maybe that was the thing. I don't know what her motive was, but whatever. I will say that with the highlight reels, that is a real thing. And I have been dealing with, you know, depression, anxiety, etc. And I think part of the reason why is because I'm consuming so much on social media. I am an author, in case you guys did not know, and to see other authors doing well, yes, I'm excited for them, but comparison is the thief of joy. And I look at the things that they have, and I'm like, or where they are, and I'm like, yo, when is my turn coming, God? Because I put in a lot of work. Not jealous, not envious at all. I just want to know, God, you know, for me, I put in a lot of work, and I'm not seeing the fruits of the labor like I think I should. And so I just asked God, like, what's up with that? And so I have been told, like, yo, chill with the social media stuff, with consuming people's lives so much and thinking they are where they show you they are, because remember, it's only a highlight reel. So I think it's nice that Mia will sometimes, not all the time, but give people a well-rounded look into her life, not just the highlight reels. Okay? So then we see Dr. Wendy Osefo, and she's going to meet with Peter Thomas, aka Cynthia's ex-husband, she's meeting him at Bar 1 to discuss the prospect of her creating a Nigerian lounge. Okay, girl. So she she wants to talk to Peter about this. She says she was out somewhere. Peter Thomas heard her and was like, I can help you, whatever, whatever. Wendy don't have these ideas together, okay? She says, I want to talk about the fact that I have, 15 degrees and, when I incorporate that into the lounge, why can't it be a library or a library with the turn up, and then the kids come from 2 to 4, and I'm looking at her just like Peter is. Good, that ain't gonna work, sis. If you want to have a library, have a library. If you want to have an adult bookstore, have an adult bookstore. But these two things are not, they're not coagulating, okay? But I understand kind of sort of the idea, because I want to partner with other authors one day and do an adult scholastic book fair type thing. But I probably shouldn't have said that on here, because I guarantee you somebody gonna try to steal my idea. But God gonna get you. God is gonna get you. Anyway, Peter tells her that your idea is stupid, which it is. And he tells her that because this is her first go around at a restaurant, she'll become 20% owner, because he's going to put up most of the capital for said project. And Peter is saying to her, this is like a $1.5 million endeavor, and you're going to have to put up about $300,000. And she is confused. And I'm like, girl, I thought you'd be bragging about your degrees all the time. If it's 1.5 million to get in 20%, how much you thought you was gonna have to pay, ma'am? Okay. She also learns that in the restaurant business, you're not going to see a profit for at least 1.5 to 2 years. And I wonder if Nene partnered with Peter for the Lenithia Lounge. Anyway, he asked her what does her husband feel about this, and he said he ain't in it. And listen, I want to say this because I know that there will be people who review this show who come for Peter and be like, he failed at this restaurant, he failed, da, 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 da. Peter has multiple restaurants, and let me just be clear. I hate that the internet counts failures for certain people. Yes, Uptown Supper Club had to close. But prior to Uptown and after Uptown, Peter has been a very successful restaurateur, okay? So let's not do that. Every business owner who has a successful business has also failed at some point, just like them Kardashians. But y'all don't want to talk about their failures. Anyway, Peter asked how Eddie will feel about this situation, or her becoming a restaurateur. I think that's how you pronounce it. And she like, Eddie don't want no parts of it. And he thinks that Wendy is crazy because she already has too much on her plate, and she does. And I don't know. Wendy, are you a narc? I don't know. We gonna see. I just want to add the fact that I love, although I have watched Real Housewives of Potomac since season 1, I think I just don't pay attention to the interlude music. And I love the fact that Potomac got that good old DC go-go music, okay? I love it so much. I love Black culture, and just shout out to DC and the DMV and all together. And so we see Ashley has her little rascals, and she takes them to see her family. And I already know that I don't feel like being bothered with Uncle Lump and her mama, not because Uncle Lump did anything to her, but I hate when people have the nickname Lump. Why do y'all name people Lump? And so Ashley goes in with her children, and Ashley don't love her mama. What is this wig and these eyebrows? Baby, I will pull my mama to the side and be like, Mama, let me fix you up. I will help my mama. My mama will have a stylist. But why would I expect Ashley to do that when she be looking at her mess herself? I don't even know. She says that She's glad to reconnect with her family because she felt like she had to choose between her husband and her family, and this is an awful position to be in that nobody should ever have to do. And Uncle Lump and her mother are basically telling her that she's a daggone fool for moving into a house where Michael is on the deed and Michael is at the helm of the decisions. And it's feeling like he is manipulating you so that he can pay for things with money and because you're stupid. So that's what it seems like. You're a little bit stupid. Not fully stupid, though, because you stayed for 5 years. So you get that money. So I officially know that Giselle is playing with all of us with her fashion choices. She's playing with us. Giselle is trolling us. And it made it so evident when she had this scene with Adore and Angel. I think that's her name. With the twins. The twins are beautiful. And she done picked up these ugly pieces to say, should I wear these to Karen's thing? Should I wear these to Karen's thing? You know, the red one was just not for Karen's thing. You don't think spring red. Like, come on, Giselle. Giselle's doing this on purpose. And the girls are like, girl, I thought we upgraded your wardrobe. Baby, I don't have any, but I corroborate with the sentence that it be your own kids. Okay, that was hilarious. So at the spring fling stash celebration of life, we see Vivian, who is a gorgeous, dark-skinned, beautiful, blonde bombshell of a woman. And I'm wondering if she's going to be a friend of the show because they had 100 people talking about this person friend, that person friend. Are they an official friend or not? Okay, and so Giselle arrives in her jumpsuit, and I just want to say that your daughter sent you off because that purse with that jumpsuit was not the wave. And so she looked to me like blotches of paint, and I did not like it. Anyway, we see that there's a friend named Jacqueline, and Jacqueline's pretty. I also want Jacqueline to wear a bra. Love lift us up where we belong. Yeah, it was, and I believe that women have the right to not wear bras if they don't want to. But Jacqueline boobs look smashed. That's the thing. That was a problem. Anyway, Karen and Karen and Giselle believe that that Ashley is now playing a game with Michael, that she's doing this on purpose to get the house that she wants because Michael wants to live in a condo. And I was like, interesting conspiracy theory. So then walks Ashley. Y'all, when y'all wear gowns and dressed up clothes and things of that nature, they have coats or jackets that are more dressed up, so you don't have to look like you going to the Source Awards on the jacket and then you're going to the Oscars by the bottom. And that's what Ashley was looking like. It was a sundress of many colors like Joseph in the Bible, but okay, praise God. Ashley looked like she going 47 different places. The jacket looked like she going to the club. The dress looked like she going to be in Team USA. I don't know what she had on the shoes, and the hair looked like she was going to the stove. It was just a whole lot. So Giselle calls out Ashley and says she feels like she's lying about her independent divorce. And I'm just like, yo, hold on. You're not going to tell me I'm lying like this. Like, just say I have more questions or if something feels fishy or say something like that. Now, you're lying to me. Like, girl, Dean, Big Sister Almighty, ain't nobody scared of you, girl. And so Ashley is like, I've been most transparent with you than I have been with anyone else, which is very interesting and telling. And everybody's confused about whether she's separating, whether she's divorcing. Nobody knows what she's doing. But she clearly told them that they had to be separate for the first year before they got a divorce, but my thing is you're separate. It's giving Plessy versus Ferguson, separate but equal. I don't know. I'm confused. And I think Ashley's confused too. And Ashley inappropriately mentions to us that a couple mornings prior she had a coochie craving for Michael. And I said, girl, I know you lying. Girl, I'm not gonna say nothing about Michael. But you had a craving for Michael. Yeah, not buying it. Okay, it was a whole lot going on. So Ray showed up, and the next thing we know, Chris and Candace show up, and I'm watching them like a Hulk. Okay, watching Chris interact with Giselle to see if he blunked too long, if he held her too long, if there was so much anything inappropriate going on, because we know she's going to accuse Chris of doing something inappropriate. I'm just looking for it, looking here and there, searching everywhere. I'm looking for it, and we don't find it just yet. So Candace looks like she's wearing Ivy Park, and she looks great. We see Bravo flash back to a clip where Robin is yet telling another person who is Ashley about this divorce. Yeah, you talking more about that divorce than your wedding. Ooh, it's getting weird. Candace is happy for Ashley that she's getting divorced. And I just really want to know why Robin has nothing else to do than tell everybody that this girl's getting divorced. And so Candace feels like Ashley is above this man. She's better than this man. I agree, but I don't think Ashley knows she's worth anything. Anyway, I want to say that Michael is problematic, and as a half black woman, I would be repulsed by him. But, hallelujah. Anyhow. So Red Robin's friend, Skylar, shows up, and I was like, hey, girl, you still here? I thought we fired you last season. So Wendy shows up with her husband and is like, baby, you look like a snack. And I'm like, I only roll my eyes because those two get on my nerves. I love when women compliment their husbands. And when I say those two, I don't mean her husband. Wendy gets on my nerves. So I don't have a whole lot of tolerance for Dr. Wendy Osefo. So next we see Wendy go up to Giselle and proceed to try to hug her. And Giselle like, no ma'am, don't try to hug me. Blocked in the name of Jesus. And somehow Wendy is taken aback by this. Girl, you dragged her all last year, all up and down Potomac. Why you want to hug her anyway? This is the one time I agree with Giselle. It is giving fake. It is giving fake. It's giving very much fake. Now, what I will say on the other hand is Giselle, she wasn't telling no story. She was telling the truth about you and your family, but hallelujah anyhow. Lastly, we see Mia and Gordon show up, and I feel like, again, Gordon keep wearing the same top in different patterns, but hey, it is what it is. Mia comes up to the ladies and is hugging everyone, and she hugs Giselle. And no, Mia comes up to the ladies and is greeting everyone, and Giselle comes up talking about, oh, this is what not cancer look like? Giselle, that was so rude and low down to say, because what if she did have it? Anyway, and so Mia said, no, it looks like I've arrived. And I said, I know that's right, Mia. Okay, me and Mia need a secret handshake. Bam, bam, boom. Okay, we need a secret handshake. Giselle said she did not know that Mia was the clout chasing, attention seeking type. And Mia said, I'm not. And so, so then Robin shows up and Giselle is fixing her girl's hair. Watch. she's fixing her hair, and Giselle says, Giselle and the girls are talking, and Giselle says that Karen agreed with her sentiments that Mia was faking, and Karen said, actually, I did not, and she did not agree with her. She told you was being judgmental, Giselle. She told you that, Giselle. Like, girl, you just be making stuff up at this point. And so, Giselle said that Karen agreed and Karen did not. And Mia said, I was at the hospital because Giselle was like, why did you post it? Why did you post it? And she said, listen, I was in the hospital. I was sick as a dog. And I wanted to let everybody know what was what. And Giselle was like, well, why? And Mia told her, girl, F you. And I said, well, that's that on that. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time tomorrow for another video.